Okay, well, I have a general one on design, Andy, because I know you're interested in bird feathers and
Yes, I am.
flight as well. A few weeks ago, I sent you a picture of that's showing the edge feathers of the masked owl, and given that in a good created world, owls would not need these for hunting. Can you think of any other design advantages that these might have, or should they be considered an adaptation for hunting?
Well, I don't think it's the latter. I'll tell you for why. I think cheetahs are very, very fast creatures. We'd all agree. Cheetahs and jaguars, they're types of cats, okay? I very much doubt that speed phenomena came, at the fore. I mean, it's possible God could have added that to them, but clearly it became a huge advantage when those cats were actually going to start using their prowess and their energy, brilliant spring hind leg system in order to get to tremendous speed and to attack predators. Now, I think the same thing applies when you're dealing with owls, which have very quiet flights. I think it may just have been that the Lord made some birds to have very, very quiet wings. It's actually a slight penalty, because if you have those types of feathers, you are actually separating what we call the vortex, which you get on the leading edge of the wing. You're making it into tiny little slices, which is why it's so quiet. I think the Lord just made variety of creatures, variety of birds, and owls well known to have these very quiet feathers. I can't think of a specific advantage, because they wouldn't have been feeding on voles and rats and other creatures, moles and other things, before the fall. Maybe somebody can think of an advantage over some vegetation, but vegetation doesn't usually try to escape from being eaten, doesn't move, in other words. So, but I would say the system was there already, such that when the ecology of the world changed at the fall, owls would immediately be able to take advantage of their ability to fly quietly. And also they got brilliant hearing. They actually can hear a vole just using their ears, which are slightly displaced from being symmetrical either side. They get a 360-degree sound system, and they can hear the vole, hear the mouse, hear whatever it is that's in the undergrowth, and they come down with their talons and they get it. So both the combination of the very quiet wings and the brilliant hearing means that the owl can do what it does. So I think it's more likely to be that. I can't think of a specific advantage of that system before the fall.
Andy, if I can just add something there, because the same situation applies to human beings, and it was epitomized by Eric Liddell, who my father went to school with in Scotland. And
I didn't know that.
as Eric said, when he became famous for refusing to run on a Sunday at the Olympic Games, God made me to run. Right. Absolutely. Now, I can't think of a single benefit to human being survival pre-fall by running. We just enjoy it, because I used to train in running, and at the same time, because I wasn't a Christian, I would steal oranges from the orchard next door.
Did you know?
Running away might have been a benefit, but I didn't have to run to catch any orange at all, whether it was falling off the tree or not.
Exactly.
So, God made me to run. It's just something we enjoy. And when I look at a cheetah running or any of those, I just delight. When I look at a horse racing, I just delight in the beauty of what's happening there. So I totally agree.